Rangers been mean to you two? Somebody been working you too hard?
You hear something, Joe?
Nothing but the wind.
Yeah, well, you'll think it's the wind. Captain Parmalee wants to see you two.
What for?
He wants to make sure you ain't bored.
Now, hold on, Reese. Captain Parmalee promised us a couple of days off.
Yeah, well, don't look at me.
That's a deal.
They're tired, Reese. Man deserves some rest.
Not in the Rangers, he don't.
Now, you go tell Captain Parmalee.
You tell him. He's the one that wants to see you, not me.
What we need around here is some wages now and long.
Well, even if we did get them, we'd be too busy enforcing them to have time to enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Reese? You coming with us?
Nope. Captain's sending me up to Austin. Special detail. And whatever it is he's got for you, you're going to have to do it all by yourselves. And that'll be the day. Now, you better snap up. You know how the captain gets.
According to this Sam Lowell, Carlos Ramirez and his gang have taken over guarded wells. Lock, stock, and saloon. Now, I want you two to get up there and set things straight.
Captain?
Yes?
Well, you told us we could have a couple of days off after our last job, and, well, Joe and me have been going pretty hard.
That's tough. You get time off and I can spare you. Right now, you need it in guarded wells. I mean right now. You should have been there yesterday. Now get out of here.
Everyone is in position.
Good. You get in that alley. It's too quiet, Joe.
So far.
Well, I got a feeling they know we're here.
More than likely.
Well, you take this side. I'll take that.
All right.
Howdy, man.
Hi.
Oh, excuse me. I don't suppose either one of you happen to be that Carlos Ramirez feller.
You're the ranger, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Sam Lowell.
Howdy.
I sent that telegram to Captain Parmalee.
Oh, you're the one, huh?
But I gotta warn you, son. That Ramirez, he's the tough one. Got a whole gang of cutthroats of his out there waiting for you. They found out about my telegram.
No, well, I wouldn't worry too much about Ramirez. My name's Chad Cooper, ma'am. I'm kind of in charge.
Ah. Well, I'm Lori Thatcher.
That there's my granddaughter. Kind of favors me, don't she?
She's a mite more female looking than you.
Are you really going to go out there?
Oh, yes, ma'am. That's what we came for. Well, I mean, I'm in no real big hurry to get out there.
You know, that's what the women folk used to do in the old days when they sent their men folk out to get killed by the Calico Kid.
By the who?
By the Calico Kid. Hey, you mean to tell me you don't know who the Calico Kid is? What kind of a ranger are you? I mean, he was the greatest outlaw that ever lived 30 years ago.
Oh, it must have been before my time.
They used to kiss the poor doomed creatures as they sent them out to be shot by the Calico Kid so that they'd have something to remember. And I thought that since you were going to go out and be shot by the Ramirez gang, I thought I'd give you something to remember, too.
Well, now, that's right thoughtful, ma'am. I think you, both of you, better stay put here until we get things straightened out around here. But I'll be back. I want to learn a little more about the Calico Kid.
Anything in there?
No, just a good-looking filly.
Chad, this ain't no time to be looking at horses. We got ourselves some work to do.
Yeah, I see.
There's one on top of the hotel.
2 over the barber shop.
There's a couple more of them on the general store. 1 high and 1 low.
Yeah, just about all over the place.
It kind of makes a fella feel good they think so much of you, doesn't it?
I'll let you know that when the shooting's over.
Uh-huh.
Now?
Now.
Peppy, we're wiped out. Let's get out of here.
Well, that's what I like. Nice, quiet town.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Thanks, Chad. I guess I earned it, huh?
Oh, come on.
The 2 guys, the Rangers did it all by themselves.
All right, folks, now calm down. Rangers, my name is Jacobus Carson. Run the food store here, and right now I'm speaking for the whole town when I say that guarded wells is yours. You saved us from them robbers, and we want to show our appreciation. So you're going to be our guests. Everything's on us. Well, how are the steaks, boys?
They're fine. Just fine.
You want more? We'll rush them right out.
Well, I think the 4 we've already eaten is just about right, Mr. Carson.
How's the liquor?
The liquor? Great.
Best in the house.
Now,
Anything else you boys need?
I can't think of a thing right about now. Thank you.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
There you go.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello there.
Think you're pretty brave, don't you?
Huh? Oh, well, they are brave, honey.
Oh, yeah?
I would have liked to see what would happen if they'd gone up against somebody really tough. Like the Calico Kid.
Well, ma'am, we just did the best we could with what we had.
The royal suite is ready, gentlemen, and I've taken the liberty of drawing a couple of hot baths.
Well, you're not implying anything by that, are you, Pard?
Well, ladies, my friend and I are afraid we're going to have to come and freshen up a little bit. But we won't take too long, and I want to talk to you later. Joe, come on.
I'll talk to you later, man.
I still say the Calico Kid would have murdered him.
Honey, I wish you'd stop talking about the Calico Kid.
Yeah, kind of like this. Having a whole town to call our own.
It's not so bad, is it?
Nope.
Just a shame we got to leave so soon.
Well, who said anything about leaving?
Now, you know Captain Parmalee. We're going to send him that wire saying we're
now,
done.
Joe, you sound like you're in some kind of a hurry.
I'm listening.
All right. Now, the captain promised us some time off, right? Then he reneged, right? Okay. Well, I just can't think of a better spot to spend some time off than right here where it doesn't cost us a dime.
Chad, boy, it amazes me how quick you can forget what the captain's like when he's really mad.
Oh, come on now, Joe. We haven't even finished our job yet. Why, those outlaws, they just might come back. Now, I don't know about you, Pard, but I did some mighty sloppy shooting out there. Why, I can clearly recollect 3 or 4 of them critters getting clean away.
And that's right. Now, if any of them critters you missed should come roaring back into guarded wells and we wasn't here, why this town would be in a terrible state.
Just terrible. You know, Joe, you amaze me. It's unbelievable how fast you can forget what the captain's like when he's really mad.
Yeah.
All right, you can come out now. It's me.
Oh, Mr. Carson.
Well, you did fine. We had a little bad luck. Only 2 Rangers, and they killed Ramirez and whipped his whole gang.
Pedro got away.
And me too. Well, good for you.
Pedro was out after more men. We can still do it.
More men, huh? Well, maybe we can. But from here on out, you take orders from me.
We'll see, Mr. Carson. You're the boss.
All right. That gold bullion shipment is due at the bank the day after tomorrow. You just be sure you have enough men by then.
See?
Come on.
Yeah, you got to admit that was some party they give us last night. Oh, yeah. I could tell you was having a good time just by the way you hit that fella.
What fella's that?
Oh, that fella that tried to take that girl away from you.
Hit him, did I?
Hit him? Why, you knocked him clear out of the saloon. Of course, that wouldn't have been so bad, except you kind of borrowed that girl from him first.
Stole this girl, did I?
Yep. And that wouldn't even have been so bad, except you had 2 others of your own you didn't know quite what to do with.
Well, I guess I did have a pretty good time at that party. Did I?
Yeah, I reckon you did, Pard. Reckon you did. You know, I kind of like this place. I think I might buy it.
What are you getting so slickered up for, Chad?
Oh, I got to go down and see an admirer of mine. You better stay here and heal up, Joe. Oh, your eyes. They look terrible.
Oh, if you think they look bad from out there, you ought to see them from the inside.
Well, I'll have him send you up a gallon of coffee.
It's good to have the town back to normal. And peaceful. Good morning, Mr. Cooper. How was the bed?
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Oh, the bed? Well, it was just fine. Well, now that you mention it, there did seem to be kind of a lump in there. It was probably just a cotton seed or something like that, but did kind of toss and turn a bit last night.
Well, I'll take care of that right away.
Well, thank you. You do that. I'd appreciate it.
There's nothing too good for you 2 boys.
Well, now, that's right kind of you, gentlemen. Good morning.
And
Morning
to you.
Morning.
Sam!
Oh, sorry, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, that's all right, Sam. Say, where's that pretty granddaughter of yours, huh?
Oh, had an errand out of town. Oh, didn't get a chance to tell you last night. You was kind of busy with the folks, remember? But you boys, you sure did a fine job cleaning out Ramirez and his gang.
Oh, that's all in a day's work, Sam.
That's what I figured. Knowed you Rangers would clean things up the minute you got here. That's why I wired Parmalee in the first place.
Yeah, well, that was a wise thing to do.
Yeah. That's what I told him in the wire I sent him this morning. About what a bang-up job you boys did with Ramirez.
You sent Parmalee a wire?
I told him the whole town's grateful.
Did you tell him we killed Ramirez?
That I did.
And you say you sent it this morning, huh?
First thing, Sam Lowell don't let no grass grow under his feet.
Yeah. Little grass never hurt anybody, Sam.
I'll tell Laurie you was looking for her.
You do that.
Now Parmalee knows.
Yep. Now he knows.
Well, I guess that's about it, Parn. We might as well get started back.
Yeah, I reckon. Darn it, I don't want to give up that easy, man. All this free liquor and free food and free rooms. We even get our laundry free. You want to go back to doing your own laundry again?
Oh, Chad, I don't want to leave this any more than you do. Except I don't see how we got any choice. Parmalee gets so mad, why he smell a lie.
Well, I wasn't really figuring on lying to him. Nope. We tell him the truth.
What, about being civic heroes? Oh, he's gonna love that.
Not about being civic heroes, about Ramirez. I mean, sure, we killed him, right? But we didn't take care of the whole gang.
Chad, Captain Parmalee did not send us down here to get the whole Ramirez gang. He sent us down here to guarded wells to get this town back to normal.
Oh, well, now, that's true. That's true. But this town isn't going to be back to normal until every last one of those outlaws is done for. And I wouldn't worry too much about it, Joe. I'll be very gracious and put my name on the telegram.
Well, now you do that, Chad. Now, this is all your show. I think you ought to get all the credit.
Well, hey, boys, folks treating you all right?
Oh, not a complaint in the world, Mr. Carson.
Well, that's fine. That's just fine, because you boys earned it. Too bad you won't be able to stay around too much longer to enjoy it, but we know how busy you Rangers keep.
Well, I think we could arrange to hang on a mite longer, Mr. Carson.
Oh? Well, that's fine, just fine. You boys just enjoy yourselves and
Don't worry none about the bills.
The man's got a big heart.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, pretty lady.
Howdy. Looks like you're living pretty high off the hog.
Well, you know how it is with town heroes, man. Well, I don't think you know my friend Joe Riley. Joe, this is Laurie Thatcher.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy.
What can we do for you?
I have a bill for you from the stable.
Now, that's a downright inhospitable way to treat a fella. Especially considering the way you and me first met.
That was because you were going into danger. But that wasn't real danger. I mean, not as if it had been against the Calico Kid.
Oh.
Here's a telegram. Pay that bill. Heroes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a right pretty little girl, Chad.
Yeah, she's crazy about me.
Oh, shucks, Chad. Anyone can see that. What's in the telegram?
Oh, well. Uh-oh.
Oh, what's wrong?
Captain wants us back in Laredo. Downright nasty about it.
Would you send him that wire telling him about half that Ramirez gang got loose?
Yeah, I did, but that don't make no never mind. This is the stubbornest man.
Well, now, I thought maybe you boys would be gone by now, things being so quiet and all.
Things aren't always just exactly what they seem to be, Mr. Carson.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send a letter to Ranger headquarters telling them what a fine job you did and how everything is nice and quiet.
Well, we'd appreciate that, Mr. Carson, but we got a new problem just come up.
What new problem?
The Calico Kid's coming here.
Who?
The Calico Kid, meanest low-down skunk ever robbed a bank.
Excuse me, boys. I got something to do.
I never heard of him.
Joe, we're gonna stay here. We need a reason. I just gave us a reason.
Calico Kid?
The Calico Kid was the fastest gun in the West. He robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. No one ever caught up with him.
You mean he's still on the loose?
Well, they don't know where he is, but he's around somewhere. Hey, Grandpa, tell Mr. Cooper about the Calico Kid.
How many times I told you to stop talking about him? Pay her no mind, Mr. Cooper.
Now, I want to know about the Calico Kid, Sam. It's important.
Important? Why?
Well, I just got word he's on his way here.
No, you don't mean it.
I'm afraid I do.
But that's impossible. The Calico Kid was shot in Yuma.
You never said that, Grandpa. You said they never caught him.
Well, they shot him under an assumed name.
Well, they must have. They must have killed the wrong man because he's sure enough headed right here.
Oh, boy, I better go warn him.
Laurie, you wait now.
There goes, Sam. Now, it's not going to hurt for everybody to be prepared for the worst, just in case.
You don't understand.
Sam, don't worry about the Calico Kid. When he gets here, we'll be ready for him.
Excuse me, pardon.
Pardon me. 2 whiskeys, please.
Did you really send a telegram to Farmer Lee?
Yep.
Are you gonna kill us?
You're going to have to find out first, Bart.
The Calico Kid. Bennett,
Yes, Captain?
have you ever heard of the Calico Kid?
Not that I know of. No, sir.
Read this. From those 2 crazy pals of yours.
Well, sir, if Chad and Joe say the Calico Kid is on his way, I reckon he is, sir.
Oh, you do you? You go check. If those 2 are trying to pull anything, I'll take their hides and pin them on the barracks wall and use it for a target. The Calico Kid. I'll give him a Calico Kid.
Yes.
Come in. Ah, Bennett. I just sent those 2 friends of yours a wire to get back here.
What about the Calico Kid?
There isn't any Calico Kid.
Oh, yes, there is, Captain. I checked. The Calico Kid is wanted in Dade, Calkins, and Death Smith counties. And Otterbury County, too, sir.
Are you trying to be funny?
Word of honor, Captain, I wouldn't lie to you.
Reese?
Captain, the Calico Kid's a road agent, a stick-up artist. Never been arrested.
How come I never heard of him?
Well, I guess the captain just been too busy.
All right, Reese. Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I convinced Parmalee there is a Calico Kid. Don't know what you 2 are up to, but you had better forget about it and get back here, signed Reese.
Good old Reese, he come through for us.
No, he didn't come through for us. He ruined us.
Well, how's that?
Well, Joe, you know the captain. He won't rest now till he gets the Calico Kid.
Well, now, Chad, the Calico Kid was your idea in the first place, wasn't
Well,
it?
I know it was my idea, but I didn't figure on making a big deal about it. I just thought we'd relax here for a few days and send the captain a wire that it was all a false alarm. But knowing Reese and his big mouth, he'll convince the captain that the Calico Kid is worse than the whole Dalton gang, and he'll expect us to produce him.
He'll expect you to produce it.
But, Joe, there isn't any Calico Kid.
Chad, you're the one with all the smart. You figure it out.
The Calico Kid? I never heard of him.
Neither did I. Something smells.
Is the bullion in yet?
The last of it's due in tonight.
Then we can take it tomorrow.
Not unless I can get rid of those Rangers.
Well, you better hurry, amigo. That gold will be moving on pretty soon.
Now, look, I know my business. I only hope you know yours.
Man's gotta work this hard just to take it easy. Ain't so sure it's worth it.
Oh, now, Joe, we need the evidence. When we tell the townsfolk we killed one of the Calico Kid's gang, why, This grave will prove it.
Yeah, well, kill any more of them, let's leave them for the buzzards. Ain't so much on this digging.
Well, I think that's deep enough. Fill it in.
You fill it in.
Oh, Joe, call it.
Heads. Like I said, I'll fill it in.
Okay.
Now, I admit we owed something to those boys. They did kill Ramirez, but I don't see as how we have to support them in luxury for the rest of their natural lives.
But the Calico Kid?
What Calico Kid? Any one of you heard of him before?
Nope.
Well, neither did I. So I done some checking. There ain't no Calico Kid.
There is so a Calico Kid. There's a Calico Kid, and he's right on his way now.
Lori, honey, you better not say too much.
Well, you just better be grateful that the Rangers are here. Not that they'll do much good against the Calico Kid, but they're better than nothing.
Oh, romantic young girl. What can you expect?
Maybe you're right, Jake. But we're going to look awful foolish if this Calico Kid does show up.
I think he's right. I'd just as soon keep those Rangers around for a few days, just in case. It won't cost that much. Right.
Blisters. Blisters on my gun hand.
They're a long way from your heart. They ain't going to kill you none.
Chad, sometimes these things fester up something awful.
The way you yell, you think you never did an honest day's work in your life.
Well,
Well, what?
I'm trying to think of one. Hi, howdy, Sam. Come on in.
Howdy.
Something we can do for you, Sam?
Sure enough is.
Well, spit it right out. You need some sort of special protection.
It's about the Calico Kid.
Well, you don't have to worry about him.
The Calico Kid ain't coming here.
Why, shucks, Sam. We got us a telegram and everything. He's a-coming.
No, he ain't coming because he's already here. I am the Calico Kid.
You think he's got a bottle stashed away in his barn or something?
No, that's the truth, all right. About 30 years ago, I was a young buck sticking up tin horns, land speculators, stagecoaches. Guess I was pretty rough. But I seen the error of my ways.
Well, and what's all this Lori was telling us about like it happened yesterday?
Oh, that's just an old man shooting off his mouth, that's all. They was all lies. Well, most of them. I had the Calico Kid long dead, but you boys came along and plumb resurrected him.
That kind of puts us in a spot.
Put you on a spot? You put me on a spot. What if that captain of yours starts checking up on the Calico Kid? He's liable to be coming after me.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. If we pull out of here and no Calico Kid at all shows up, the people around here are going to start asking some mighty embarrassing questions.
Oh, I'm too old to go to jail.
You're not going to go to jail, Sam. We'll come up with something.
Well, they tell me the bunks is real hard and the food is terrible. Besides, Laurie'd be eating supper by herself every night.
Well, we can't just leave town now. Thanks to old Reese. Oh, he's really got us on a hook with Parmalee this time.
Yeah. You and your big ideas.
My ideas, you thought of them.
Yeah, that's right. Joe.
Some of the folks in town believe your story about the Calico Kid Rangers, but me and my friends here, we don't. I'm saying right here and now, in front of witnesses, that there ain't no Calico Kid.
You, ain't calling us liars, are you, Mr. Carson?
Joe, don't hit him now. Man's got a right to his own opinion, but there is a Calico Kid, Mr. Carson. You got my word on it. Matter of fact, his gang's gathering outside of town right now. We shot one this morning.
You killed one?
Killed and buried him. You'll find the grave. It's on the south bend.
Harry, why don't you and Tom run up there and look in that grave? See who's buried there, if anybody.
Oh, now, you're actually gonna go out there to spoil that grave of that poor dead man's rest, are you? That's a sacrilege.
Mr. Carson, you shock me. You surely do.
Boys, here's another bottle, and it's on the house. At least some of the people in this town feel, well, we're grateful for what you're doing.
And suppose Chad does try to go out and stop him?
I wouldn't worry about that young man. He can take care of himself.
I know, but the Calico Kid, he's deadly.
Honey, the Calico Kid has lived too long. It's time for him to die, and I reckon those Rangers can do the job. If they can't, maybe I can help them.
Captain Parmalee, Texas Rangers, Laredo. Your Rangers, Cooper and Riley, bravely awaiting arrival of Calico Kid. They are doomed. Please send reinforcements immediately. Entire town guarded wells living under shadow of destruction. Citizens Committee, guarded wells. Send it just like that.
Still seems like we're delaying things. Looks like to me we're gonna have to get something done here. Because if Captain Parmalee should find out what's going on down here, we'd be in a whole batch of trouble.
All right, come out of there.
It's only me, Mr. Cooper. Sam Lowell.
What are you doing parading around in that get-up?
Well, this is my old outfit. You know, when I was the Calico Kid.
What you got it on for now?
Well, I've been thinking. Now, maybe I could ride into town like the Calico Kid, and you could arrest me or something.
Well, be a good way to get yourself shot.
Oh, now, that's a good idea. But not for you, Sam. He's just about your size, isn't he, Chad?
Hold on a minute. You thought it up, you do it.
Chad, I couldn't get in them clothes if I was greased. But you could. Now, look at here, Chad. We go out and we take care of the Calico Kid. We save this town, and we get ourselves off the hook all at the same time. Congratulations, Chad. You're the new Calico Kid.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think you was me. And I was Reese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, just got definite word. The Calico Kid will get here tomorrow.
But you don't have to worry none about him, because Chad and me are going to take care of him.
You're sure about that, Ranger? He'll be here tomorrow?
Yep.
Right around 11 o'clock, the way we get it.
And, you're gonna lay a trap for him?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and by the way, we want everybody to stay inside, off the streets. Don't want to get anybody hurt. Might be some shooting.
By golly, I was wrong about you boys, and I want to apologize. Right here and now, I want to assure these boys that the whole town will cooperate. We'll all stay off the streets.
So, the Calico Kid is wanted in Deaf Smith, Dade, Calkins, and Ottoberry counties.
Yes, sir. Looked it up myself.
Road agent, stick-up artist, right?
Yes, sir. That's what he is, all right.
Reese, that was over 30 years ago. The Calico Kid's got to be 50, 60 years old by now.
My. Time does fly, don't it?
You're trying to cover for those two.
Me? Now, Captain, why would I do a thing like that?
Listen to this. Your Rangers, Cooper and Riley, bravely awaiting the arrival of the Calico Kid. They are doomed. Please send reinforcements immediately. Entire town, guarded wells, living under shadow of destruction. Citizens Committee, guarded wells. One will get you 10 the entire Citizens Committee consists of. Chad Cooper, Joe Riley. Now, do you have any idea what those two yahoos are up to?
Well, whatever it is, Captain, they wouldn't do nothing shady. Why, Chad and Joe, they the levelest, straightest, most honest boys I ever...
Are you deliberately trying to get me sick?
No, sir. What I mean is, they might be a mite playful, but they would never...
So are rattlesnakes. I'm going to guarded wells.
Alone, Captain?
Of course, alone.
Well, I mean, I ain't doing nothing, and maybe Chad and Joe might be in some kind of trouble. And you know they can't get nothing done right without me.
Putting you with those two is like adding nitro to glycerin. There might be something to that. Come along. And bring along 2 sets of irons.
For the Calico Kid?
For your friends. Saddle up. We'll leave right away.
Yes, sir.
They're playing right into our hands. They're gonna stage the arrival of the Calico Kid. They asked everybody to stay off the streets.
Then we can ride in, get the gold, ride right out again. You know, those Rangers can't be all bad.
They're the best friends we got. Well, I don't know now. I don't know if all those free drinks and free food and all that stuff was worth it.
Don't worry, it's gonna work.
'Cause it's your idea?
Well, yeah. But besides that, it's simple. Now listen, we go out of town just a little ways, and you put on that calico shirt and that mask and that hat. And then we come roaring back through town just a shooting and a whooping. And we keep on going a little ways through town. And I come back into town and I say I just get rid of the Calico Kid. And then you come back and you say you just busted up his gang. Simple as clockwork.
What happens, Joe, if they want to see my body?
Tell him it's too horrible.
Yeah, it's about the way I feel.
Well, Chad, we can't back out of this now. One way or the other, we got to get rid of the Calico Kid today. If we don't, old Sam Lowell's liable to go to jail.
I don't know how I let you get me into this thing in the first place. Okay, Joe.
Is it true? Is it true that the Calico Kid's coming today?
Yes, ma'am, it sure is.
Yeah, and we're going out to meet him. Ready to die if need be.
Oh, boy. I mean, you poor boys.
It's all in the day's work as a ranger, ma'am.
No, but you're awfully young.
That's true. And full of life and love, expectations.
Well, you know, you better be careful, because he's a dead shot.
Oh, I think I can guarantee, ma'am, the Calico Kid is not going to kill either one of us.
You're awfully confident. And very brave. I wanted to send you out with something to remember.
Why, man, that's right kindly of you.
Here. There's one for each of you.
Roses.
We're not dead yet, ma'am.
Well, I know, but the Calico Kid's not here yet either. Well, goodbye. There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That make you feel a lot braver, Chad?
Well, no, actually, I still feel a little cowardly.
Goodbye.
Boy, she always say goodbye like that.
Only when you're going to meet the Calico Kid.
Shame we gotta kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, why the fancy shirt?
I'm gonna be the Calico Kid. That's who's gonna rob the bank.
Oh.
Did you post your two men?
One on each road out of town. If those Rangers ride out, they see them. Hey.
Let's go see. I think they're trying to pull a fast one. Hold it.
Well, Captain, you shouldn't have sent them out without me. You know they can't do nothing right without me.
No, but they can do plenty wrong.
What do you think they're up to anyway, huh?
I hate to admit it, but I don't have the slightest idea. Could be anything from cattle rustling to mopery.
That mopery sounds pretty good. I'll bet that's it. If I told him once, I told him 100 times. No mopery.
Reese?
Yes, Captain?
Shut up and ride.
Thank you, Joe. Huh. How'd it look?
You don't really want to know.
Oh, cut out the jokes, Joe. How's it look?
Well, it looks like Chad Cooper with a bandana on his face and a funny shirt.
You're a lot of help. Do you think it'll work?
It better.
Yeah, you better.
They're going back to town. We'll be right behind them. I've got the wagon at the rear of the bank. All we have to do is load up and ride. Let's go.
I doubt if anybody will get killed at all. Come back, you can get hurt.
Well, that ought to convince them.
Yeah, if they wasn't looking too close.
Well, look, you go on back to town and report the Calico Kid dead. I'll go get my other clothes and see you back there.
All right, Calico. You don't have to worry nothing about him, ma'am. I just killed him. But now if you was thinking about rewarding me...
You don't understand. He tricked you. While you were out there chasing a decoy, he and his gang, they robbed the bank.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I saw it with my own eyes.
Did you see which way they went?
Yeah, they took the north road out of town. They went that way.
Well, now you get on back to town and let me handle it. Oh.
Like Chad. Oh, Chad wearing a mask like an outlaw. Couldn't be, Captain.
Why not?
Well, Chad just wouldn't do a thing like that, that's all.
Let's go find out.
Now just stay there. Look at all that gold.
Look at him. Carson, the man with the big heart.
Yeah.
Chad, how did you get here?
I think I sent him away.
All right, you can start now.
Well, sir,
well, what they mean to say, sir, is that...
Now, I'm listening. Where did you get that shirt, Cooper?
Oh, the shirt. Well, the shirt's all part of it, sir.
I'll just bet it is.
Well, it is. It's part of a scheme that Joe and me thought up.
You thought up?
Right. We figured that if I posed as this outlaw named the Calico Kid, matter of fact, that's him right there. Name's Carson, really. Well, we'd be able to bring him out in the open and make himself as known as the real Calico Kid.
Reese, you hear this?
Yeah, makes good sense to me, Captain.
It would.
Appears to be pretty shrewd thinking. How did you two ever manage to figure it out without me here, huh?
Oh, we just kind of put our heads together, Reese, and tried to figure out what we'd do if you was here.
Well.
Oh, you did it! You did it! You're wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
This is Laurie Thatcher, Captain Parmalee.
Get down. Sheriff, lock him up.
Boys, you did it again, and the whole town is yours. Free rooms, free food, free drinks. Anything Guarded Wells has to offer is yours, just like before.
Like before. And I was wondering why.
Oh, well, sir, these are real generous folks. Folks, I'd like you to meet the captain of the Texas Rangers, Edward A. Parmalee.
Captain Parmalee. Captain? Captain, it's going to be my pleasure to break out my ancient bourbon. And don't you worry about any bills. Everything's on the house.
You don't say. You know, it really does my heart good to see you folks so appreciative of my Rangers. But it just so happens that my men are needed back in Laredo, but I'd be very, very and right happy to accept your hospitality in the name of the Rangers.
Oh, Captain, we're not needed back in Laredo, are we?
Parmalee, you ain't...
Oh, yes, I am. You're going back to Laredo, all three of you, and I'll have a little talk with you when I get back from Guarded Wells. Lead the way. Right this way. Oh, ancient.
It's so old it scares me.
Bye.
Whatever you two were trying to pull, you should have known you couldn't do it without me.
What do you mean, couldn't do it without you? It worked out just like it's supposed to, didn't it, Chad?
Well, I'd have to think about that a while, Joe.
Now, look at it this way, Chad. With old Parmalee here, being back in Laredo is gonna seem like a vacation.
Yeah. I even know a couple of girls might want to do our laundry for us.
We won't need them, Chad. We'll just do like Reese does. Never change shirts.